7 years ago, I got booed pitching in the home crowd, and now I strike someone out, I do the baby boo. It just comes full circle.
And she gon' call him Baby Boo. It's the first strikeout of the start for Will Ethridge.
Will, take me back to your professional debut, 4th of July, 2019. Emotions had to be high, but what ended up happening?
Oh, it was a great start, honestly. Got booed in the first inning by the home crowd as the home team. Something you wouldn't necessarily expect. You know, you give up 3 hits in your first 3 batters and get booed, it's like, wow. You don't get that in anywhere else. You don't get that in college ball. Hearing that first boo, it's honestly like a huge shock, you know, especially coming as a home pitcher in the home crowd. Usually hear cheers, you hear something, you know, something to keep you going, keep you motivated to get outs. So when you first hear that boo, it's like, wow, you almost get like slapped in the face for a second. You gotta like wake up and get out of the trance that you're in. So it almost was an awakening for me to, hey, let's get this back in gear. Let's find our rhythm and find a way to get out of this.
A part of that rhythm for Ethridge is off the mound, in the new way he approaches non-pitching days in banana ball compared to pro ball.
In professional baseball, you tend to be a little bit more reserved with everything. You conserve as much energy as possible for the game days and don't necessarily give too much outside of what you're doing for baseball-wise. Now, I'm focusing so much on the fans that I don't even really necessarily do too much as far as the baseball goes. I find myself at times getting stuck in the crowds because I'm just can't get back because I'm giving so much to the fans. You know, it's such a love relationship between us and the fans, and I can't stop getting enough.
Will, after your outing on the 4th of July, I was lucky enough to run into, and it was one of the most positively emotional Will Ethridges I've ever seen. You just couldn't take the smile off your face. So I want you to tell me what was going through your head after you realized what you'd just done.
You know, the fun part about banana ball is that you're never out of the game. You know, you can find yourself giving up home runs in back-to-back innings thinking you're down and out, but you got the lightning fast offense like us at Loco Beach, you can score and you can win an inning at any point. So going into this game, I knew that I just had to give us a chance. You know, I used to be so uptight about pitching, just like worried about every single mistake I may make. You don't fight against what's going to move you. So you keep working with it, let the team do its thing, and just relax.
While Loco Beach as a team has shown up for each other on the field in several ways all season, it's off the field where the sense of family is why this 4th of July is now the most memorable for Will Ethridge.
I have the exact moment for the 4th of July where it's like, hey, this is banana ball, this is fun. Walking out from the locker room to go get my stretching done on the field, and I get stopped by Andy Archer. And I walk up to him and say, hey, what's up? He said, hey, right here. He's got a face tattoo of my face on there. And I thought it was absolutely hilarious. It absolutely loosened me up from what I was doing to just focus on, hey, this is fun. No matter what I'm doing, I'm having fun. And Andy really surprised me with that one. I think it was actually Zach Smith's idea, and it was a big secret that he was trying to keep. He wanted to tell me. He told me, hey, dude, I have this big surprise I want to tell you, but I just thought it'd be best if we waited till right at game time to surprise me with it. So I got caught off guard, but I loved every bit of it. He had a fan making for him, and I thought that was really special that our fans are going to those lengths to get us to, you know, have the sort of happiness that we do have on the banana ball field. So it was special.
Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. How did the same guy who says he used to be so uptight about his pitching come up with one of the most recognizable strikeout celebrations in the sport that also feels oddly redemptive to the outcome of his first professional appearance?
Baby Boo. Oh, probably my favorite dance I've ever done. Just kind of came out of the blue, honestly. Challenged myself to do a TikTok in the airport, and all of a sudden that thing blew up. Wasn't necessarily expecting it, but you know what? I rolled with it. I just kind of stuck with it, had a new strikeout celly, and it seems like everyone's loved it but the hitters I faced.
And I have a feeling we'll be seeing that baby boo for many years to come, especially if Will Ethridge has anything to say about it.
You're one of just 23 who's going to be able to say you were a part of the start of Loco Beach. Looking way in the future, what kind of legacy do you want to leave with this team?
You know, I want to be here forever. You know, Loco Beach is the place that we want to be. It's the vibe we love. It's the location we're always at, no matter where we're actually at.
And with your current mentality, what would 2026 Will Ethridge after the 4th of July go back and tell 2019 Will Ethridge after his start?
Hey, let loose, hang loose, and go Loco. Have some fun.